All right, hello CJ. So today we'll recap part 3 of the Malcolm Todd song, Lady Girl, and then we'll get the first 4 measures of Marque's My Lady. To start off, we can get a little warm up with the wrists. You can get the right hand with the right foot, use the ankle motion. So lift your leg up off the ground, your foot off, and then just do the ankle. Just tap the ground with your heel up. And pair that with your right hand. You can try to push it a little bit. You can also go to the left. And then both of them. After that, we can practice some doubles. So that's going to be, we'll start this one off with the low tom, right hand, right, right, left, left, right, right, middle tom, left, left snare, right, right, high tom, left, left snare. You can also do that just going from the tom to the snare. And then whenever I'm going faster with the doubles, I kind of drop the stick. So you kind of drop it. And then whenever you pick it back up with your fingers, you kind of clasp up and do like a whip motion for that second hit. So down, and while I'm down, bring everything back up. And then there's the second motion. And that motion just becomes smaller and smaller. But to start off, and then as you get faster with that technique, get some really cool stuff and pair that with just single right, left, right, left. Get some really cool stuff going on. Let's see. So now let's get part 3 of Lady Girl from Malcolm Todd. So I'll just play through it and then we'll recap that one. So it's all right, so if you remember at the start at 144, 1, 2, 3, 4, so the basic beat, kick on 1, snare on 3, constant hi-hat, snare, snare, kick, and then a quick open hi-hat to a snare. And there's that small pause in between, and then the open hi-hat and snare. All right, now at 146, we have the main pattern. Kick, snare, kick with the open hi-hat, and then close it. Kick, snare. So that's the main pattern. The next pattern is the 3 snares. So then it's the... So it's that 1, 2, 3 at the end. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. After that, 155, we got the same regular pattern. Then it alternates again to the quick 6 snares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He goes crazy on the doubles. You get some fast 12s, but it's kick, snare, open hi-hat, kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And with that one, you can keep your drumstick close to the snare head. So you can get really fast with that one. So after that one now, we go back to the main pattern. And then at 157, we have another 3 snare. There's just that 3 snares at the end. And then from the last 2 measures, it's just the regular pattern until the end. And for that last snare, you can do a flam, just to really accent the ending right there. But then that's the whole thing. And just remember, it goes like regular pattern, then it changes up to this one, a 3 snare. Regular pattern, 6 snare, regular pattern, 3 snare. And at the end, it's just regular pattern, regular pattern. So there's that one. Now for the Mark You My Lady. We'll get these highlighted first 4 measures. Okay, the first one. Okay, and then really fast before we start, these X's and parentheses, those are usually ghost notes, so like soft hits. But for here, I'm going to do a stick click just so you know when to pause, because there's a lot of stopping and going. Like in this first measure right here, where it goes... I actually just did the first 4 measures there. So you can see all those X's with the parentheses, right? Let me highlight that one. So there's 1. And then there's 2 here on the second measure, plus the one at the very end. So there's 3 clicks on the second measure. On this third measure at 20 seconds, there's 2 clicks. And then at 24 seconds, there's the 1 click there. And then these X's up here without the parentheses, that's closed hi-hat. The circles with the X, open hi-hat. If you just remember, the kick is all the way at the bottom in between the first and second line. The snares in between right here, the third and fourth line. All right, so the first 4 beats of the first line, we go kick with the closed hi-hat to an open hi-hat. Okay, after that open hi-hat, we have closed hi-hat with the snare. So that hi-hat pedal, you'll closed, open, closed. Closed, open, close. And then the 4th beat, it's just another kick with the closed hi-hat. Now we'll add the muted part, the pause or the rest. And just in the lesson, I'll click the stick so you know how long the pauses are. You can follow along with that. So this is just going to be 1 click for 1 beat pause. Right after that click, we go right back into it with a closed hi-hat. So we have... After that one, we get a snare with the closed hi-hat. So we have... One more time. After that, we have a quick open hi-hat to a snare, kind of like what we did in the previous song. And then that first full measure right here. Here we go. So at the very end, the last three. Closed hi-hat with the snare. Open hi-hat to a snare. That's just the last three beats there. So one more time, the full thing. All right, after that, we have the second measure. There's the 3 clicks here. So 3 beats of rests, but that's later on. So the first 3 beats, we have kick with the hi-hat closed, and then hi-hat closed with the snare. 1, 2, 3. The next 2 will add. It's a quick closed hi-hat to a kick. So that's the feel. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Kick, kick, snare, ba-boom. Kick, kick, snare, ba-boom. And this measure starts at 17 seconds in the song, so you can listen to that. Kick, kick, snare, ba-boom. All we need to do now, add 2 clicks after the ba-boom. Click, click. We can actually add the last 4 already, because all it is just click, click, click. Click, click, close hi-hat with the snare to a click, 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 click. That full measure, kick, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare. One more time. One more time with that one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Kick, kick, snare. Click, click, click. All right. So that's that one. And then I'll play these 2 measures back to back. Okay. First measure and second measure goes like this. All right. So there's a lot of pauses, and that's what makes this one pretty difficult. And it's a lot of changing patterns in this one. So I'll try to have names for each of these patterns. And then if it changes to like an open hi-hat in a certain part, then we'll call it like open pattern 2 or whatever. But we'll get that one in class. Okay, now pattern 3, 2 mutes in between. So you see beats 4 and 5. There's the mutes. So the first 3, first 3, it's just kick, hi-hat, snare, and the kick is with the hi-hat, the snare is with the hi-hat. 1, 2, 3. So kick, snare. All of that's with the hi-hat, constant hi-hat. So after that, 1, 2, 3, then we have the 2 clicks. Okay, so kick, snare, click, click, kick. So after those 2 clicks, a closed hi-hat with the kick. Okay, and then let's separate the first part. So after the 2 clicks, that kick, and then the highlighted part right now, because it makes sense all together. So that's what was highlighted right now. So close hi-hat with the kick, or with the snare, then kick. So after that, that's the first 2. The next 2, another open hi-hat to snare. So both hands, kick, hi-hat, snare. And now we'll start pairing all of it together right here. So slowly, we have, remember, the 2 mutes, and then the ending part, kick, and then both hands, kick, hi-hat, snare. So here it is slowly. 1, 2. Click, click. One more time. And then right after that, kind of whenever you hit that snare, that's whenever I close the pedal to mute that open hi-hat. Okay. And now measure 4. We have another quick hi-hat with the kick in the middle, just like measure 2 up there right above it. So as you can see, it's the same exact thing right there as measure 2, but then the ending is different. So right here we have kick, kick, snare, a quick hi-hat close to kick. Now instead of 2 rests like in measure 2, we only have 1. So it's like this. One more time, kick, kick, snare. And then the ending here, so after that mute and what's highlighted, open, snare, closed, snare. Open, snare, closed, snare. Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Bum, 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 bum. All right. So now all you got to do is just pair the. There's my mouse right there. Okay, so now just pair what we did on 2 with 1 mute only, and then the last 4. So we have kick, kick, snare, kick, kick, snare, quick close hi-hat to a kick, then the mute in between, and now we have the last 4, open hi-hat, snare, close hi-hat, snare. So here we go. Okay. Yeah. All right. So now I'll get measure 3 and 4 back to back, and then I'll get all 4 back to back, and we'll be all good. Okay, so here we go. Measure 3 and 4. 3, 2, 1. Click, click. There it is. All right. So that's 3 and 4 back to back. So with those mutes right there, now I'll go 1 through 4. Okay, here we go with that one. So in 3, 2, 1. All right, so that's the first 4 measures. So a lot of pauses, a lot of changes right there. And that continues on for the majority of the song. So this one is picking up the difficulty. So yeah, so hopefully you have fun practicing that one. And hopefully see you next week. See ya.